Thank you so much for your attention.
Thank you for your presentation. Thank you so much. That was amazing. We're going to move on to the next presenters. This is the co-founders of AL-TAGA. If you're ready with your slide.
Yes.
Go right ahead, and your time starts.
Okay. So welcome everyone to our presentation today of AL-TAGA. My name is Salma Zarroug. I'm a leadership and a professional certified coach, and I'm also with a background in human resources and human resource management and development. And with me is Ruqayya.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ruqayya Ibrahim. I'm a certified leadership coach and an organizational psychologist. And we're both the co-founders of AL-TAGA. But before we go into that, I want you to imagine this. You're spending a wonderful evening with friends and family and having some joyful moments. And this was the case for Sudanese people during Ramadan of 2023. And then the next morning, imagine waking up to this, to the sounds of bullets and missiles, not knowing whether your loved ones are safe or not, with no context whatsoever about what is just happening. And this was Saturday morning, 15th of April of 2023, when the war broke out in Sudan, and it is still going. And what that meant is that there are 12 million and counting of people who were forcibly displaced internally and externally. People lost their homes, their loved ones, and left everything behind. And while humanitarian aid focuses on delivering food, shelter, and water, millions were carrying within them unprocessed grief and trauma, with little or no access to any mental health or psychosocial support. Being Sudanese, we felt it, and we saw our friends and family going through it.
And out of this need for healing, out of this need for psychosocial support, AL-TAGA was born as an initiative to support the people of Sudan, carrying a name that is deeply inspired in our tradition and a name that reflects our values of connection and care. So our mission is to support the Sudanese people who have been affected by the war, to heal, to reconnect, and carrying a vision that we can create and inspire a global community that is equipped to lead a future full of hope and possibilities. So what do? We combine coaching with trauma-informed practices to provide tailored support that enables the individuals to navigate these complex challenges and also reclaim their sense of purpose and possibility. So we combined our knowledge of coaching and we designed our resilience program, which is a 6-week group coaching program. We also provide the Sukoon program, which are weekly meditation sessions. And when we think why coaching and trauma-informed practices, what we did in the resilience program is that we hold a safe space for individuals to process their emotions and to build their self-awareness about where they are and what's happening, and also learn and give them tools so that they can effectively cope with what's happening, with these challenges that they have, and at the same time develop a sense of agency so that they can move forward.
And today, we are a team of 2 co-founders and 9 amazing volunteers. And what we have done so far is that we facilitate 4 cohorts of the resilience program, benefiting 54 participants. We also delivered 3 workshops for grassroots organizations. And within our community, 3 volunteers got the opportunity to upskill and develop their capacity. And we are aware of the impact that we're able to create. For instance, in the resilience program, before going through this journey, people mentioned how they were feeling stuck, overwhelmed, and struggling with self-doubt and negative thoughts. And after the 6-week journey, their experience shifted. They became more confident, they're able to stay more positive, focusing on moving forward, and have the tools and the effective strategies to help them to tackle uncertainty with intention. And this was the case of Mona. When the war broke out, Mona was alone, away from her family, feeling stuck and overwhelmed. In May of 2024, she joined the AL-TAGA as a volunteer. And 2 months after that, she went through the 6 weeks resilience program. And in September of 2024, she started the meditation teacher training offered by one of our partners. And as of June 2025, she is now leading the Sukoon meditation program offered by AL-TAGA. So her story is a story of hope and transformation. And we want to make her story at scale.
So we know that this work has great impact. We would love to continue this work and continue our impact and continue our support. To run AL-TAGA for a full year, we need 21K. And where is that going? It's going into delivering 3 cohorts of the resilience program, sustaining the delivery of the Sukoon weekly meditation sessions for a year, and also to cover our basic operational costs. Our current financial model is really depending on targeting crowdfunding, targeting grants, and also looking for sponsorships. We've also started looking into working with corporate clients. We've delivered the 3 sessions, and hopefully on the long term, we can provide our services to clients who could use our coaching and leadership training services, and we use the outcome and the income from those services to fund our programs. So we know that you might not have the 21K or to give us money at this moment, but we know that you still can help us in many ways to advance our mission. So our ask for you today is to connect us. Maybe can you connect us with corporate clients who can benefit from our services, or can you sponsor our programs? Or would you be willing to volunteer with us, especially if you have fundraising experiences? So our second ask for you is please pull out your mobile phones and scan this barcode. We would love to connect with you. We hope that you can continue to support us and also support us in expanding our mission, expanding our work of bringing resilience and also building hope. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was amazing. It's a great pitch. We open the floor for questions, please. Any questions?
I just wanted to ask a quick question. Thank you very much. The presentation was very good and clear. But I wanted to find out, how do you get your funding at the moment? Who's funding you? Because you seem to be doing quite a lot.
Thank you, Valerie, for your question. Currently, we have been providing our services on volunteer basis, on pro bono basis. So we do hope that we can identify more venues for funding.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. And then just one more question.
Yes.
Because of the niche job that you're doing, I'm just wondering, if you have people who are not Sudanese come through, what happens? Do you have space for that?
So far we have been targeting maybe our outreach for Sudanese people, but we do hope that we can create a model that can support anyone who faces displacement and able to also share with them these tools to help them navigate the pain, the grief, and all the impact that comes from being displaced.
Okay. Thank you very much. I wish you all the very best.
Thank you. Yes,
Teresa?
Thank you. It's a very moving and brilliant presentation. I just wonder, where are you delivering it? Are you actually in Sudan? Is that possible? Or are you delivering it here to Sudanese refugees? Where does it take place?
So considering that people fled to different countries, we are right now delivering it online. So we deliver it virtually so that we can reach the maximum amount of people who can benefit from the programs.
And you find people have online access quite easily?
Yes, especially after the first time. So some people heard about our program from their friends who went through their program. We also do some efforts on social media to promote our work, whether it was LinkedIn or Instagram, or also sharing it with our networks and our friends and family.
All right. Thank you. That sounds brilliant. Thank you.
I have a couple of questions from the chat, from Elif. So the first one is, it's sort of been answered actually from your question. It was whether the program was only available for Sudanese people in the UK or also accessible for people who are based in Sudan. So you've answered that one. The second question is, do you run tailored programs for corporate teams?
Thank you for this question. Yes, we did work with 3 grassroots organizations where we actually tailored the workshop according to the needs that they wanted to address. So yes, we do that.
And one more question from Ian. He asked if you have a process for individuals to contribute to the 21,000 that you need.
Can you say?
So he asked if you have a process for individuals, so individual people to contribute to your target goal of £21,000.
Okay, so I can take that. So in the QR code that we shared with you, we're happy to connect with you as we are starting a crowdfunding soon. And then individuals can support us there by providing funding or any support.
So please make sure to scan it.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.